The battle for Bihar is heating up. There have been a slew of crimes which have taken place in the state. And because of the situation in the state of Bihar, the opposition has got their ammunition against the government. They are questioning lawless Bihar, where is Nitish Kumar? On the other hand, Tejasvi Yadav has made a comment on on some sources which have spoken about illegal foreign nationals being found in the voter list of Bihar. That comment of Tejasvi Yadav has become a big political issue. From the voter list to the crime wave, all is happening at this moment in the state of Bihar. Let's start with our first segment as far as this story is concerned. 22 murders in Bihar in the last 10 days. A deadly crime wave Bihar is under at this moment. From businessmen to politicians to children, traders, no one in Bihar at this moment has been spared. There is sense of fear among the common people. As the state heads to elections, the question grows louder. Who really is in control of the state of Bihar? Why is the police and the government looking so helpless? Why are the people or the criminals, those who are going on killing spree, how is it that they have zero fear as far as the police is concerned? And what I'm saying is not just some sort of agenda or some sort of narrative being put in by the opposition. There are certain facts, disturbing facts from Bihar. Just take a look at some of these numbers which are coming in at this moment. On July 4th in Patna, industrialist Gopal Khemka was shot dead. This was one of the most talked about crime as far as the city is concerned in a high profile area. Then on July 4th itself in Siwan, 3 people were murdered. On July 6th in Patna, school administrator was murdered, shot dead. On the same day in Nalanda, 2 people were killed in a family dispute. On July 6th itself, in Muzaffarpur, a young man was stabbed to death. In Motihari on July 6th, a man was killed in clashes. On July 6th in Purnia then, 5 people from the same family, including a child and a woman, were lynched in a village on suspicion of witchcraft. On July 10th, then once again in Paliganj, a sand trader was shot dead. On July 12th, in Sitamarhi, a businessman was shot. He was shot and killed. On July 12th in Patna, BJP leader Surendra Kewat was shot dead right outside his residence. On July 12th in Nalanda itself, a nurse was killed. On July 13th, a BJP leader was shot dead again. On the same day, in the capital Patna, lawyer Jitendra Mahato was gunned down fearlessly, broad daylight, and this created a lot of hue and cry in the state. On July 14th, in Begusarai, 3 people were shot at, 1 killed, 2 others injured. Now, this spate of crime, one fact another, one crime after another, every single day in the last 10 days, where 22 lives have been lost. The question is, who's controlling the state of Bihar? Why is the police so helpless at this moment? Shouldn't this be called the biggest administrative failure of Chief Minister Nitish Kumar, who has been at the helm of the state for the last 20 years?
पटना में बीजेपी कोई कीमत से उनकी हत्या हुई। पटना में ही कोई स्टूडेंट पे जो है वो गोलियां चली, कल भी, परसों भी, तरसों भी। कौन सा दिन है ये जब गोलियां ना चलती है?
कि अभी उसने मारा खेमका को, कि क्या नाम था उनका, गोयनका को, तो उनके अपराधी को ठोक दिया गया। आज तक कहीं है किसी के राज में ठोका जाता था? लॉ एंड ऑर्डर का 0 टॉलरेंस की बात नीतीश कुमार कर रहे हैं, वो काबिले तारीफ है। हो सकता है कम उम्र के हैं, 2005 के पहले की राजनीति उनको न समझ में आ रही होगी, इसीलिए शायद ऐसा बोल रहे हैं।
I have RJD Rajya Sabha Member of Parliament, Mr. Manoj Jha, who is joining me at this moment. Mr. Jha, there are 2 issues that we are talking about here in Bihar at this moment. The first one, of course, crime and law and order or lawlessness in the state of Bihar. And then, of course, we'll talk about the electoral rolls as well, the controversy around what Mr. Tejasvi Yadav said. But let me first ask you, sir, the situation in the state of Bihar at this moment, the big question that the people are asking is, where is the chief minister as Bihar is lawless? Where is Nitish Kumar in all of this?
Look, frankly speaking, I think the maximum correct response would come from the psychological makeup of average Biharis these days. While we are talking today, I think within 24 hours, if I look back only at 24 hours, Sitamarhi, Patna, Nalanda, Purnia, Khagadia, just within 24 hours. And if you ask your reporters, whenever I visit Bihar or in Delhi, every day there is a set of agenda if the people come to us. Crime situation in Bihar is one of them. And you know, this happens. This is worrisome. This happens when more than lawlessness, I would say, the total collapse of the very idea of a state. Because lawlessness, if the state rises, if the state acknowledges, it can be dealt with. But it's a case of total collapse, where statelessness is the defining feature of this regime in last few months. And that's why the leader of opposition has been saying, has been requesting, please bring at least a sense of normalcy back to the people. And back to the people for the sense that an average Bihari today, when he goes out or she goes out, the people in his or her family, they pray for the safe return. They are full of anxieties till they are back. If that is the kind of situation, I think only conspicuous absence of chief minister doesn't matter. There are two deputy CMs. They look for alibi in everything. Right. And that's worrisome. That's worrisome. And finally, Ankitji, I'll tell you, I was very happy. In fact, when the central government sent a fact-finding team to Kolkata, doesn't Bihar require a fact-finding team? Or the fact-finding teams, its nature and genesis is only visible when it involves a non-BJP ruled state or non-NDA ruled state on issues of crime and law and order, on issues of rape. We cannot allow partisan politics.
But Manoj Ji, you know, you were speaking about the deputy chief ministers. One of the deputy chief ministers yesterday speaking to NDTV had said that, you know, this is a conspiracy being hatched by the opposition. The spate of crime is the conspiracy being hatched by the opposition to defame the current government because the election season is on.
Did you have sense of deja vu? I have sense of deja vu. When national interest, foreign theories, conspiracies, they are invoked, it talks less about those conspiracies. It talks about your incapacities, your incapabilities, your insensitivity. That's why I can only pray, because wisdom is not available. Concern and care is not available in departmental stores. It is, I pray to the God that they should have some wisdom, some sensitivity, so that they could reach out to the families and tell them, we apologize.
Sir, can I then ask you, because, you know, remember 2005, Jungle Raj was one of the main issues which saw the exit of the RJD, you know, from the power. At that point of time, Nitish Kumar came in on the plank of Sushasan Babu. A lot of people are saying that the opposition is making this a big political issue because they feel that this is their answer, their trump card to that Jungle Raj sticker which has stuck, the tag which has stuck with the RJD. So the RJD is now trying to do a complete, you know, 360 on the opposition, on the government at this moment, using this as a big electoral issue.
For your viewers, I need to put some historical records in perspective. This Jungle Raj thing, it was conveyed by Honorable High Court in the case of a municipal corporation in Bihar during that phase. It was not about the state of Bihar. Let the viewers, let even BJP leaders understand that. But I cannot appeal to their conscience because they don't find a jungle Raj in Manipur. They don't find a jungle Raj in Bihar. They cannot have the guts to go and tell that girl in Muzaffarpur that we lost you. They don't have the guts to say because our systems failed you. Our law and order mechanism failed you. So with them, I don't expect. But in Bihar, Tejasvi ji and entire Mahagathbandhan is very clear. Apart from precarious law and order, almost total collapse of statelessness being the order of the day, then we have jobs, better health facilities, enhanced social security. Because in Bihar, if you ask anybody, they equate jobs with Tejasvi Yadav. So we are fairly clear that this basket of issues, including law and order, we shall take it to the people, and we'll have the stamp of people
Okay.
with us.